Hi everybody, Melissa Boher Jacobson here, Confident Life Coaching and Hypnotherapy. And just bear with me here while I make sure that I am going live from Facebook and from LinkedIn. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Just bear with me. Where's my page gone? Oh, for heaven's sake. Technology. Let's see if we can go live on LinkedIn anyway. All right, let's try and see. We're going to go live on LinkedIn. We are live on YouTube. Hopefully you can hear and see me because today's topic is extremely important. And it is based on an interesting conversation that I heard yesterday, and it occurred to me that I really need to talk about this as part of my series, which I have been absent from because there have been some circumstances in my life that would be considered quite stressful. Those circumstances include the death of a family member, and thank you to the 3 people who are watching me live on LinkedIn. Death of a family member 2 weeks ago on Sunday, accompanying that person as they transition from this life to another. That would be considered quite a stressful circumstance. I'm also in the midst of moving both my home and my business. That would also be considered one of the more stressful events in a human's life. But fortunately for me, as a Confident Life Coach, as a certified hypnotherapist, as a certified medical hypnotherapy practitioner, I have a wonderful advantage that I am trained in how to choose my response to circumstances, and I have what I teach my clients, which is phenomenal coping skills, and this makes my life so much better, and as it does the lives of my clients. So today I wanted to share with you a conversation that was overheard. I was at Starbucks yesterday, and I was listening to a person who was talking to a friend, and she was doing something that I don't really recommend. She was sort of using her friend, to be honest with you, as her therapist. And I do talk a lot about that as a confident life coach. And I am a life coach in the most literal sense of the word. I help people strategize through many different aspects of their lives because there's a lot of things that we struggle with in our lives. And that's what life coaches do, is help people look at these circumstances and find strategies to overcome them and move to the other side of them. And I always tell people, your friends are for fun, your friends are for camaraderie, companionship. They're great for listening to you occasionally, but we really need to be appropriate with our friendships. Our family members, our parents, our children are not trained as therapists either. It's not appropriate to turn those people into therapists either. So I was listening to this conversation, and I just, I wanted to say, I couldn't help but overhear you, but I didn't. But what this young woman was talking about was feeling terrified about the future, feeling stuck in fear of the future. She referenced some of the things that, we've been hearing about in the news. When's the next virus coming? And I find myself so afraid and I feel so stuck. Within this, 15-minute conversation, she referenced being traumatized from the past and that causing her fear about moving forward in the future. And she also talked about wanting to be happy and being happy sometimes, but not all the time, and feeling like she was missing out. There was something that was not available to her, and that she was feeling, just really tired, very anxious, not able to sleep properly at night. And these are issues that, this young woman, I thought she was in her 40s. She was actually in her late 30s, and she looked older because she's really experiencing so much stress. She's still suffering from past trauma, still stuck in trauma from the past, afraid of the future, and just feeling exhausted. Obviously exhausted because she's just A, feeling stuck, and B, all of her thoughts are about the past, regret from the past, and fear of the future. And so having yourself, and also feeling not like something is not available to her and not enough. She's not happy enough. Sometimes she's happy. And in my practice and working with my clients, I often talk about the goal is not to be happy all the time. When we're trying to be happy all the time, we find ourselves stressed, because the goal is never to be happy all the time. The goal is to have what is the most healthy state in a human body, which is homeostasis and equilibrium. And when we're speaking of emotional health, we're looking for emotional equilibrium, and we're looking for physical homeostasis, which is kind of like a baseline of neutrality, if you will. And we have happiness, and then we return to this equilibrium. And we have sadness, and we return to this equilibrium. So we have this balance happening in our lives. And this really very healthy way to live your life. It's also a very healthy way for your body to function. Because when you have equilibrium emotionally, your body is more likely to stay in its most healthy state, which is homeostasis. So this is why, as a confident life coach, as a certified hypnotherapist, as somebody who is in the business of rapidly and permanently helping people overcome unwanted issues so that they can thrive, I'm seeing so much struggle. I walk around, I'm sitting at Starbucks, I'm hearing these conversations, I'm hearing this desperation, and I'm talking to people in discovery calls, single moms, people who might not have the financial resources to work with me one-on-one. And this is why I'm going to be instituting a new program that will be a group program. It will be a life coaching program that will allow people to access at a more accessible price structure, but able to access these life coaching strategies that I'm giving to my one-on-one clients. These life coaching strategies around minimizing stress, the ability to get unstuck, with all the issues that are affecting people. Letting go of the past, having phenomenal coping skills, being unafraid so that you can move into your future in a positive way, finding your life's purpose, getting unstuck with money, getting unstuck with your physical health, getting motivated, and getting your life moving, whether it's from a career point of view, from a job point of view, before we can move forward in our life and get out of this stuck place that I'm hearing this desperation. I'm hearing so many people who are in circumstantial allostatic stress from circumstances, teaching people in a group program using both life coaching and the incredible power of hypnotherapy, and self-hypnosis, giving people an opportunity to have a group program that they can access financially if they cannot work with me one-on-one, which of course is the optimal, my 4-month program, which is really phenomenal and life-changing. But I really want to give people that I talk to, some of the people that I talk to in one-on-one discovery calls, they're not financially able to do that, and I want to help them. And I want to help this young woman whose conversation I overheard yesterday, who is just circling, she's just in a loop. And there are so many people out there who are stuck. They're stuck in that trauma from the past. Let's get you unstuck. Let's get the trauma from the past to stop keeping you stuck so that you're not defined by that trauma from your past. Let's get you unstuck from the fear of the future so you can trust yourself. You can have self-trust, knowing unshakably that you can trust yourself to know what to do and say in any and all circumstances so that you can move into the future with empowerment, with self-trust, and with hope, and with a positive future for yourself instead of just feeling stuck in these negative emotions that keep you stuck in your status quo, so that you can find your potential, you can move into your potential. And let's give you those phenomenal coping skills so that you can deal with life's ups and downs. Life is full of stress. That's not going to change. But the way that you respond to life's ups and downs can be within your control. It can be powerful. You can get to where you want in your life, no matter what the circumstances. And that is what my new group coaching program is going to be all about. I'm going to be doing a free webinar, a free workshop. It will be 2 p.m. on August 29th. I'm moving through those circumstances of my own, and that's why I'm giving myself some time to transition my home and my office. And then I will start that workshop, that free workshop, so you can find out some strategies in that workshop. You'll be given some tools to start to manage the stress and have phenomenal coping skills in that workshop as well. And I'll be telling you more about this group program. So please stay tuned. Keep watching my lives. I'll be dropping some daily, really amazing daily content to help you right away overcome stress and have access to coping skills. I have a whole list of topics that I've been collecting over the last few weeks when I've been dealing with these family matters and with this move. And I have lots of great content, so please stay tuned. Make sure that you subscribe to these lives. You're going to get some major benefits, some major strategies. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure that you do. Hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video, a live, any content. And please make sure that you subscribe to my series on overcoming stress and maximizing coping skills, because within that series there's some major tips already in that series. You're going to want to take advantage of those tips. It's really going to help you. So thank you for listening today. My name is Boher Jacobson. I'm a confident life coach and certified hypnotherapist and certified medical hypnotherapy practitioner. I am here to help you overcome stress, have phenomenal coping skills, and not only survive but thrive. And you can do that right now. And if you want to get on a discovery call with me, that's easy to do. Just go to www.meetwithmelissa.me, and I'll be happy to tell you about my programs and also tell you all about this new program that I am very excited about. I want everybody to have access to these strategies, these tools that are going to change your life. So thank you for listening today. And I'll see you in the next live.